are again, folks. It's time to go home. Today is Monday, May the 14th, 2018. It's been a fairly good day. Work was fairly easy, which was yay. I regret having to have this towel over my shirt because I forgot to pack me a spare shirt because I don't believe in free advertising. Love my job. Don't know that they really need my 2 bits worth. Not that I think it would do them a whole lot of good. Anyway, so today has been a day of tests, and they seem to be pretty good. Everybody seems to be well pleased with how the photography is actually turning out. I've been given some suggestions on, especially my glasses, which have a tendency to do this number. Because my face does not like having things on it, and it's greasy as all hell, which sucks. Anyway, that's a personal problem, not necessarily y'all's guys' concern, or even something y'all need to know. So today, I don't know that I have a specific topic that I want to talk about, other than, I've never not liked driving. I like to drive. In ways it can be relaxing, in ways, or at least it used to. There are times when I don't feel comfortable behind the wheel anymore, and that has a lot to do with what happened in October. And I don't want to say that my driving experience has been diminished. It's just I get uptight and tense, especially when I've got somebody that's following too close, or that comes up on me real quickly, and I'm not, I'm either not moving that fast, or there's that big of a speed difference between me and the vehicle behind me. I don't like it. It upsets me. I don't know that I could say that it really scares me, but I tense up, and that's not something you want to have happen. And October was the first time I'd been in a major accident since I started the 6th grade, way back in the 80s. Gotta remember to use my turn signal. So, yeah, I've been in a few bump ups, here and there, minor things, minor fender benders. Well, not even fender benders. The worst thing that I can remember happening after 6th grade was a minor thing where I turned the wheels of my 79 Skylark and managed to knock over a flower pot. Yeah, flower pot. Big. Mom and Dad had the end of a large drain pipe set up in their yard as a planter. And when I say large, it was every bit of 20 plus inches in diameter inside. Big old concrete thing. Caved the side of my Skylark in on the front fender, right behind the turn signal indicator, and just generally made a mess of the fresh paint job that I had just put on the car. Matter of fact, what I was doing in the yard was washing the car, because I love a clean car. Clean cars are wonderful. They look good, they smell good. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I don't want to say that I'm scared to drive anymore, because I'm obviously not. Just there are moments where I'm uncomfortable with the people around me and how they're behaving, how they're driving. The general situation of being on the road with the unpredictability of other drivers it can be unsettling. And I don't know anymore. I enjoy my time behind the wheel, or at least I used to. And I still do to a certain extent. There's always that nagging feeling in the back of your head, is somebody going to hit me today? Is something bad going to happen because, somebody's not paying attention to what they're doing, or is distracted by some little bit of something in their vehicle? That can be a kid, cell phone, the radio. Just about anything can distract you. And your number one job while you're in a car is, especially if you're behind the wheel like I am, is to keep that car between the lines and keep from having an accident. That means you have to pay attention to what you're doing and what the people around you are doing. It's not just reacting to a situation that's presented in front of you. You've also got to pay attention to what's going on to either side. You got to be alert for emergency vehicles. And that's not just police cars and fire trucks. That's also tow trucks. I'm not a perfect driver by any means, and I don't claim to be. But I look at some of these other people that are out on the road and how they handle their vehicles and how they handle the situations they get into, and I go, how is this person still alive? How are they that lucky? If I were to let my guard down, for the length of time that I've seen some of these people do. For instance, back when I had my Skylark, I was going up to a community college. It was about 30-40 miles from where I lived, and I had this lady come up next to me one day putting on makeup in the passenger side vanity mirror, who proceeded to try to change lanes into my car. And then when I honked my horn at her, she looked at me like I was at fault, like it wasn't her fault that she was drifting out of her lane and into somebody else's lane. So it's amazing how lax people can get behind the wheel of a car. And these things are not. This is in my case, personally, this is a 4,000-pound missile that the only thing that's keeping it on the road is the person sitting behind the wheel, which is me. And yes, I know, I'm driving and talking to y'all. I'll take the criticism, but at the same point in time, I'm not paying a heck of a whole lot of attention to y'all. I'm paying attention to what's in front of me. I just happen to be talking while I'm doing it. But, turn signals. Oh my God, turn signals. What happened to the turn signal? Do people not even realize what these things are anymore? That goes along right there with being aware of what's going on. If you don't signal what you're doing, how am I going to know what you're doing? Makes my job a lot tougher. And I might get, if I don't realize that you're trying to change lanes, I might not react fast enough to it. And then guess what happens? There's an accident. Ooh. I don't like accidents. No, I assume nobody likes accidents, but, it's just amazing. People will make all kinds of excuses as to, oh, well, it won't happen to me. Yeah, well, you say that right up until the point where it does. It's never going to happen to me. Odds are it will. You put enough miles down on the road and, anything is possible. Blowout, something breaks, random bit falls off of the vehicle in front of me, and you've got to dodge out of the way, or not if you're not paying attention. Aircraft